So going back to the story of kid, this kid. So as what you were saying earlier, every kid has different treatment.
Yes, but almost all autism kids, they have high heavy metals, arsenic, lead, mercury. So that is why when they would first, before they would come, we would also request to do a heavy metal testing to see the levels of these heavy metals, because the reason why it affected their brain function because of these heavy metals. So here in EW Villa Medica Bangkok, also even EW Villa Medica Germany, we never did a full anesthesia to a single client, even adult or children. Never, because anesthesia, full anesthesia is toxic to the brain.
Yeah.
So if you are going to administer anesthesia, you are adding more toxins to the brain of the child.
Yeah.
And the reason why other health practitioners or other health providers would provide anesthesia to the child is to make the child go to sleep so that the child will not move,
Yeah.
so that they can provide
Provide
the
the-
injections.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You do not do that,
don't do
You never do that. You're
You
adding more
maximize
toxins.
as much as possible. But of course, I will understand if the high, yung talagang over na yung bata, super hyper, and it's so hard.
We
Because I
have.
remember, I'm sure that you have
We
cases.
have.
I've seen the cases like that in an emergency room.
We
They
have.
couldn't handle.
Yes.
They need to tie him on the bed.
Oh, that's
It
sad.
was painful seeing it, but the family can't do anything. The
Oh,
nurses and
that's
doctors cannot.
sad.
It is sad.
Here, we never.
I don't know how you manage of doing that. That you just probably touch. You may have a golden touch.
I think also one reason it's because they're very sensitive to you. If they feel that you have like
Different.
so much negative
Yeah.
energy, they're also gonna be aggressive.
That's true.
Yeah. So what happens is on the first day, after the consultation, we let them be. We would even tell the parents, because if it's their first time, the child would have tantrums, would lie here on the floor, and the
Yeah.
clinic would shout, and the parents would say, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. What I would say, never apologize. Because here is a safe space for your child. Let them be. People here in the clinic, even our other clients, they understand.
Yeah.
They don't pass any judgment, like that one. So what happens is we let the child feel comfortable. We would ask what they want, what they like, and we gauge from there. But we never tie. What happens is we would have our medical team of nurses and nurse assistants. We would see how big is the child, how strong is the child, and then we would choose who's going to be taking care of them.
Yeah.
We also have a certain kind of positions
Yeah.
when it comes to injections.
Yeah.
It would depend or vary the age of the child, and then also the medical condition as well. We never tie the child. No, we don't do that one.
Yeah, it's sad, but when I saw that in the hospital, of course it breaks my heart. But then, if I think about it, how hard it is for the family.
It is.
Difficult. I mean, ako nga hindi ko sila kilalan. Nasasaktan na ako.
We know.
Even the doctors couldn't do anything. I mean, they don't like what they had to do because just to give a shot on a child.
Yes,
is
we
something.
know.
So guys,
Yeah, there are many stories.
mga
Yeah.
ating mga mayor, congressman, ang ating senado, ang ating Department of Health, baka po makatulong tayo on each barangay nyo. I'm sure it would be nice to give it back and help those less fortunate family to be able to take care of their children, their special
Yes.
child better. So, yun lang. And then, later on, we'll talk about naman yung ginawa ko dito. We will discuss that on another episode. This is the second part of the interview about the autism. So, so what is the best? How often do they need to do the treatment?
To be honest with you, the younger the better.
Okay. So what is young, like at age of 3?
The youngest one that we injected from Vietnam, it wasn't autism, but it was cerebral palsy.
Cerebral. Oh, okay. So it helps also.
11 months.
11 months.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So, and then the oldest autism with our cases right now would be 18 years old.
The youngest.
The
The
oldest.
oldest. So the youngest of autism.
The youngest
When you
for
started.
autism would be, I think, about 2 years old.
So the ideal is the earlier.
The earlier, the better.
What if it's an older child, like the one I wanted to help? She's already 20s.
Okay, let me explain why the younger the better. When they are still young, some of the organs are still not fully developed. So we want to catch that
Yeah.
stage to help when if there
Growing
are
same time.
same time when there are damaged cells in the body. So when you inject the organ injections specific for that organ that has been damaged, so when they grow older, it comes together with the cells to do the repair and the regeneration. Yeah, but then how often, as much as possible, we want to do for kids with autism or cerebral palsy every 6 months
Wow.
until we reach the maximum potential
So
or
it's
the
just a
effects
start.
of the cell therapy. It's only a start. Yes. If you're gonna ask me if the age at 21 or 18 and above, it's 50-50. This one coming from me, honestly, yeah. It's because the organs, they've already fully developed. However, they would still see the results. And another thing also is from 18 years old and above is the quality of life.
Yeah.
But it also comes back to the point where if we are able to help Parkinson's, clients with Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, stroke at the age of 50 and above,
50
Where
and
it-
above. What more on a younger one?
where it damaged the brain,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, the damage the brain and the part of the brain, then how much more for these kids?
Yeah.
There is always like there's still hope.
Yeah. It's never too late to
It's
start.
never too late to start. Exactly. Yes.
Any other information that you like to tell my viewers about the stem cells for those special need? Nothing to be worried about, like the side effect.
Oh
of
no,
that.
there's really nothing to be worried about because I've done it twice and I'm still here and I'm with a very busy schedule every week.
No, but
It's
what about
nonstop.
the autism, the development after the treatment? Do they see it right after, or do you have to wait for a week or month or
The effects would
the effect?
vary.
There you go.
The effects would vary from each client because every client would always be different. They have a different their diagnosis. Either they started young, then how is their diet and nutrition,
Yeah.
also the follow-up
Yeah.
and everything, the discipline. So the results would vary. Like some would see the results 3 days after the injection.
3 days after, that fast. Like, well, not for, I mean, like what you said, 3 days after. Ako, yes, I did my injection for stem cells yesterday. I have a carpal tunnel. So, hindi na siya
You're not
naiiwan.
able to fold it yet. Di ba?
Yeah,
Yes.
hindi na siya naiiwan. So, nawala na rin yung heaviness niya. And even my back.
Even your back, there's no more heaviness. So some
So, you see it 3 days after.
3 days
Some
after.
you see it right
Some
after.
after 2 weeks, some after a month, some after 3 months,
So
some
there.
after 6 months.
Yeah.
It would always be different because as
Depend on
we,
the body
how
and
would
the
your
organs.
body would respond,
Yeah. Okay.
your medical condition and everything. Because here
It's not magic. Like, once
no,
it's
it's not. It's 50-50.
50-50, remember.
50
Okay?
from
Hindi siya
us.
100%. 50% from you.
Yes.
Because you need to do your shares on controlling and balancing the diet
Eh.
and the nutrition of the kid or yourself, like me.
we never fall short in providing you all the things before you leave. Everything is in detail.
Yeah.
For your, you have to sleep
Yeah,
at
you
this
always
time.
you always give me the reminders that
Yes.
Jing, this is what you have to do after the stem cells.
Even I would say, please calm down,
Yeah, I
so
know.
that
I
your cells
think-
is gonna
yeah, I
have.
know. I get so excited actually. And I think when you were telling me there is two kind, either a sleeper or a hyper.
The active ones, the hyper ones, yeah.
So I'm kind of 50-50. There
You're
are moments I become hyper, and then all of a sudden I will slow down. Which is, I kind of like it. Because I'm very hyper.
Yes. So because you are all, clients, like you are only with us for like, 4 days, 5 days. And then afterwards you go
draining.
back home. No, and we do not give a tracker, we don't have a tracker. Oh, Jing is not sleeping properly.
No,
He slept
no.
like this one. So
I think I slept well last night, but I wake up in the middle of the night just to bathroom because I was hungry before I went to bed because I can't eat. Like what you mentioned, you might be hungry. So it kind of hits me every now and then. So I ate before I slept, so I drank water. Then I wake up, but I slept early, mga 10:30. I think I'm out.
maintain that.
I was out
time.
already 10:30.
Yes, maintain that as well.
Okay, so there you have it. So now we'll take a break, and then you will watch the third episode of the stem cells that what they did to me naman. Okay, see you guys.